Hello everyone. Right now I'd like to do a video about the different gun calibers, the different pistol calibers mainly that are out there, and talk a little bit about the importance or the difference or how to choose one. Well, a lot of people, like you'll go to a gun store and you'll have what I call the armchair quarterback guy that likes to hang out all day in the gun store with a pistol obviously on his side, likes to hang out there and act like, you know, they know it all. And you'll mention something, yeah, I got that in 9mm, and they'll say, oh, I wouldn't get no 9mm. That's not effective. That's not a good weapon to defend yourself with. It's useless. They'll make comments like that, oh, you shouldn't be using a 9. Only 45, only 45. The only 45 caliber crowd. I love them. They're the ones, you know, that think, you know, the bigger the tires are on your truck, he who dies with the most toys. It's got to be a 45 caliber or nothing. They're so worried about trying to have their macho image that they ignore facts and statistics. If you look at it scientifically, with, generally speaking, I mean there's variations, with each bullet size becoming bigger and bigger, generally speaking, it enhances the odds, the percentage of odds that one shot with that bullet will completely neutralize a person. The odds go up, okay? They have a thing that's called one-stop shot. One shot stopping power. And they assign a number to different calibers, and it kind of goes like this. If it's a 45 caliber, they might say it's got a 94% one-shot stop, which means they feel that, you know, out of 100, you shoot 100 people the exact same way with that 45, but 94 out of those 100 people, they're probably going to die from that one shot. As you get smaller caliber, the percentage gets lower. Like a 38, they might call it 89% one stop. And a 22, they might call it a 60% one stop. But there's a whole lot of factors to consider other than just, oh, I got a big bullet, therefore I win, everything's great, without factoring in anything else. Here's some factors. If you shoot someone with a 45 automatic in their hand, okay, and they get to the hospital in 10 minutes, their hand's going to be jacked up, but they're going to live. The bleeding's going to stop, they're going to be fine. You shoot someone directly in the heart with a teeny tiny little, that's just a 22, that'll just make them more angry, that's all it'll do. Shoot someone right in the heart or one of their lungs with that teeny tiny 22 that all the macho men want to brag about, well, that's useless, that'll just make them mad. They may drop straight to the ground and they may be dead by the time they hit the ground. Okay, so where the person is being shot is a factor. It's not just the size of the bullet. How good is the person doing the shooting? I don't know if you've heard the phrase, a hit with a 22 is better than a miss with a 45. It's just like it sounds. I'm not opposed to the 45, but I am opposed to this crowd, the 45 or nothing crowd that says, well, you've got to be shooting a 45, 1911, anything else is just, you know, shouldn't even be considered. They're trying too hard to act macho. They're also assuming that every single person that owns a gun is a highly trained, skilled shooter, which every person that owns a gun is not highly trained. You take someone that's somewhat beginner and put a big giant 45 in their hand, they're probably going to miss the person altogether, not even hit them. So why do you want to put a 45 in the hands of someone that ain't even going to hit the person when the threat's there, when maybe a 380 with a 3-inch barrel and they would have hit the person and stopped the threat? People got to start using common sense And don't just say, well, I'm a man and real men, you gotta use 45 autos, only 1911. I got a question to the 45 only crowd. Did somebody forget to tell all these special ops military guys and SWAT team guys, a lot of them go into full-scale combat mode, and the pistol that they're carrying holds 9mm autos. Numerous Navy SEALs and Special Forces teams have done live missions, and their pistol was a 9mm, or they would have like an MP5, which is a short-barreled rifle that shoots 9mm. Okay. Now, all you armchair quarterbacks that says it's 1911 45 or nothing. Are you going to tell me that those special ops guys don't have a clue what they're doing, and you with your big pot belly sitting in the corner of a gun store all day, armchair quarterbacking, you know more than them, never been in a shootout in your life? Placement of shot is a factor. Type of bullet is a factor. You know, a 380 with the top-of-the-line ammo, segmented, hollow point, designed to spread out like kind of like a peeled banana. Now all of a sudden the hole was twice the diameter it was. As it's going through, it's doing twice as damage. A 380 top-of-the-line ammo, I have heard, is more effective than what a standard 9mm ball ammo used to be, like let's say in 1980. You would shoot the both because of modern technologies and bullets and gunpowder and ballistics. A modern 380, top of the line, segmented defensive round actually does more damage than what just a standard round nose 9mm might have done in 1980. So it's the type of ammo, it's where the shot hits, okay? What I tend to, the advice that I would give people is this. Use the largest caliber that you personally can shoot fairly accurate and well and comfortable. For me, and I'm not embarrassed to admit it, a 9mm is the largest caliber where I feel very confident that I can aim good and I can hit really straight. Once I start going bigger than a 9, I lose a little bit of my accuracy and I'm not as confident. Now, I would rather have that 9mm in my hand that I'm totally familiar with how hard it jumps. I'm pretty accurate with it. I would much rather do a gun that I'm confident with and accurate with than try to go 2 or 3 sizes up and all of a sudden I'm missing, you know, by 4 or 5 inches. So the biggest caliber that you feel comfortable with using. If you become a more experienced gunner and later you see that a 40 or 45, you're hitting dead on with it and you feel comfortable with it, then go with it. But you can't always say that the largest caliber in existence is the one you should always go with, because it ignores all kinds of facts. I guess that's basically it. I just wanted to go over some things about different gun calibers. This is Eagle Owl. Thanks for watching.